expert. I want to begin, with Jitin Jain. Jitin Jain, I want to ask you to put this in perspective for our viewers. Where does the line get drawn where defiance is concerned, which is away from, say, due process, default, which with what Twitter India is saying?
See, if you look at the larger picture, obviously India is attempting in last 1 year to regulate big tech like Facebook, Twitter, or WhatsApp. So that is the overall picture where there are, legislations coming in place, legislation pending with parliamentary committee like data protection bill, or you have IT rules coming in to better regulate the system. But so far as the specific issue of Twitter is concerned, you were right, Preeti, when you said that government of India and Twitter appears to be in a collision course. And there is a reason. If you look at the conduct of Twitter in last 1.5 years, they have been continuously flouting legal orders, continuously refusing to comply by the directives of the government, be it the orders issued under 69A to take down fake content, misinformation, or inflammatory content. Twitter has been repeatedly refusing to comply with those orders, sitting as a judge, jury, and executioner of, as a fake defender of free speech in India. Now the problem is the law which is passed by Parliament, which was passed in the Congress regime, empowers the government. In emergency situations, government can issue a directive to take down certain content. For example, during India-China conflict in Ladakh, when 26 soldiers were brutally killed by the Chinese, People's Liberation Army, Twitter, which is banned in China, was showing Ladakh as a territory of China for 15 days. And this was after several reminders by the government. After 15 days, they rectified. For 15 days, they continuously flouted. Now, this was a technical problem which could have been resolved within an hour, but they did not do it. Reasons are unknown. During farmer protest, again, several orders by government to remove fake content, block handles operated from Pakistan by ISI, block handles which were calling for genocide on the streets of Delhi. Twitter again had different standards. They went on to block Donald Trump's account when the US Capitol was attacked. But when the violence was happening on the streets of Delhi, when Red Fort, the symbol of Indian democracy, was attacked, they had a different standard. So I think this is where the problem is, that Twitter is now becoming a monster which is refusing to comply with any law.
But Jitin Jain, I'm going to go into breaking news, but that cuts both ways, because during the Delhi riots, a lot of BJP leaders did the same and used Twitter as a platform. They were not, that content wasn't pulled down. Their tweets were not blocked. So, it cuts both ways in that aspect. I'm going to come right back. I'm going to just dip into the latest